Alright guys, so epic opening. I love this game. This is Pokémon Emerald, and this is actually my first ever Let's Play, playthrough, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. I am Ragnarok, and I am super excited for this, guys. And you might ask, well, Ragnarok, this Pokémon Emerald isn't even close to the first game. Why are you starting with it? And even if you're not starting with the first game, why would you pick this one out of all of them? Well, there are a few reasons for that. I personally think this was the best Pokemon game that they made, for one thing. And for another thing, Pokemon Sapphire was actually my first Pokemon game ever. Actually, I believe it was my first Game Boy game ever, so a lot of memories with this. And no, this is not obviously Pokemon Sapphire, but this game is sort of the later remake, like basically the yellow version of Ruby and Sapphire, so, you know, it's like, it's basically the same game, so I figured I would do this one and just cover all the bases at once, you know. Plus, again, I think this is the best Pokemon game that they've made, so. Alright, well, without further ado, let's jump right in and do this, except, oh, I forgot, I need to set my settings. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna change my border, and for all of you who like hate reading slow text speed, I know some people don't know about this, so I would come into this menu right off the bat and select fast text speed. It is so nice, guys. It really is. Oh, and you want to change your sound setting to stereo because that's a better setting. You can change your border here, as you saw, and yeah, so again, now, finally, without further ado, let's do this. Starts sort of the same as all the other games, basically, you know, with an introduction to this guy right here, or people like him. This guy's name is Professor Birch, and he says, "Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch. Everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon, and not a very good one at that. I don't know, some people might like it. This world is wildly inhabited by creatures known as Pokemons. We humans live alongside Pokemons, at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates, and sometimes we band together and battle others like us. Sounds epic, doesn't it? It is. It really is. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. Really? In fact, basically this guy's just saying that you don't know everything about them. There are many things we don't know about them, many secrets and stuff, so that's his job. That's he basically researches Pokemon and tries to learn more about them. Are you a boy? This is seriously got to be the most insulting question ever. Oh, so, you know, you're the new kid. Hi. Nice to know you. By the way, are you a boy or a girl? Like, really? Come on. Either this guy is, like, the most blind-ass dude ever, or, like, we are the most... I mean, these two don't even look alike, except for their eyes. So, really, come on. This guy's gotta be blind, or he's just, like, stupid, but... Seriously, most insulting question ever. I am a boy. Now, Ragnarok's not gonna fit on here, so I'm gonna sort of make a combination of my other channel name and this channel name, and... nope, not DCR. And go with DCS... DCS... Rag. Yes, I am a rag, guys. In case you didn't know, I am a rag. Anyway, so it's DCS Rag. Oh, and some of you might be wondering about the origin of the name Ragnarok. It's... Basically, it's the Norse end of the world. It's sort of like the Norse apocalypse in their mythology. I just think it's a really cool sounding name. It started off as a name for my Pirates of the Caribbean Online account, as it actually happens. Because I thought it was a sort of fitting name, you know, like the end, the pirate, you know, whatever. But, yeah, so that's what Ragnarok comes from. But anyway, So I'm sure you've had enough of hearing me talk about that. So let's do this. Okay, you're Ragnarok, or DCS Rag, who's moving to my hometown of Little Road. See, this guy knows who you are already. He doesn't even know you're for a guy or a girl. My God. I get it now. You're moving to my hometown. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Oh my God, it sounds like a Disney movie. That's awesome. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Is that... wait, what? Where are we? Is that what I think it is? Those are a lot of boxes and stuff, and I hear an engine, and, is that... It is, isn't it? Oh, come on, we're in the back of a moving truck. That cannot be safe. That's gonna be, like, 15 federal, like, regulation moving codes, and, like, why was none of that stuff even strapped down? It's, like, all jiggling around and stuff. Hey, we're here, honey. This is our mother. It must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Yeah, and kind of dangerous, lady. I almost died like 4 times on that ride. Like, in the last 20 seconds alone. Well, this is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? Oh, and you get your own room, DCS Reg. Awesome. Let's go inside. See, DCS Reg, isn't it nice in here, too? The most Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. That is amazing. This is so convenient. Your room is upstairs. Go check it out. Dad bought you a new clock to move our mark here. Don't forget to set it. Oh, so we're moving. I'll give my son a gift. I'll give him a clock. Like, I mean, I guess it's a nice wall ornament, but really. Okay, so, yeah, these Pokemon do all the moving in for you. This guy's, like, humping the TV, and this dude is just running back and forth. How are they moving us in at all? And you'll notice, right? This is the living room, or the dining room, whatever. Kitchen, dining room, living room. And this is our bedroom, okay? So, the next obvious question is, well, hello. The next obvious question is, where does this lady sleep? Like, really? She's not sharing this tiny little bed with me. I mean, like, look at this. Like, do you see a room for her in there? Even if I did want to sleep with my mom, which is just really weird. But yeah, this is a decent enough little room. And you guys, first thing you want to do is make sure you come over here to the PC and go to item storage, withdraw item, because there is a potion here. As you can see, this is a really useful item because it restores the HP of a Pokemon by 20 points. And in the beginning of the game, you're not even going to have 20 hit points on your Pokemon, so this is really nice to take. It'll fully heal you up if you get into a tight spot, which you easily can do. But anyway, so I'm going to set the clock. The clock has stopped. Better set it and start it. Oh my God. It's actually 3:52 right now, so I might cut a little bit of this out. Alright, so 3:52, which would be right about... stupid. Whatever. It'll be right about there. Yes, that is the current time. DCS Rag, how do you like your new room? Good, everything's put away neatly. Yeah, for me. I just like, this is so nice. I didn't even have to put anything away. Like, I don't have to clean my room or anything. Ugh, wow. I wish I lived like this for real. Anyway, they finished moving everything downstairs too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh my God. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Well, there's like two things here. How could I make like, can't you just glance at it and know that everything's there? Whatever. Oh, DCS Reg, come quickly, oh my God, it's an emergency, look, it's Petalburg Gym, maybe Dad will be on, and this is actually kind of cool, because, we brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over, I think Dad was on, but we missed him, too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town, his name is Professor Birch, and, like, again, like earlier, this is one of your father's friends. Okay, you'd think he would talk to your father and know that 10 years ago he had a son, but nope. Are you a boy or a girl? My God, this guy is so stupid. But anyway, he lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. But, yeah, it's actually kind of cool because in this game, this game was the first to, including the Pokemon, like, anime series, this game was the first one to ever introduce, like, any kind of father. The others, he just, like, mysteriously never existed. It's like your mother conceived of herself or something, I don't know, but, yeah, like, there's no mention of him ever made, but in this one, he's actually the 5th gym leader, so eventually you will actually be fighting your father in a Pokemon battle. Anyway, if you come up here, oh look, the way out, freedom, Pokemon journey start now! Oh no. If you go outside and go in the grass, wild Pokemon will jump out. Oh no. It's dangerous if you don't have your Pokemon. Well, look, okay. You can't really see it from there, but like there, okay? The entire area is not covered in grass, girl. I can walk 20 feet outside the town, okay? My God. Jesus. She's like she's like 6 years old. Like, what is she doing telling me? Oh, whatever. These guys will... This guy will... Come back here. This guy will tell you about Professor Birch. When does he spend time at home? Because he's so busy doing other things. And if you use a PC, you can store items and Pokemon. The power of science is staggering. Dude, like... whatever. Oh, and sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. And this is Professor Birch's lab. You're going to be coming back here later. Right now, there's nothing all that important. This guy will just kind of talk about the professor and say how he goes out in the field and stuff. Anyway, to start your journey, sort of-ish, you come right up here to this house. Professor Birch's house. And I love how on these signs, you know, like, DCS Rag's house. Like, it's saying this is my house. Awesome. I didn't know I paid the taxes on this, but whatever. Okay. So I also love it in these games how you can just like walk into random people's houses, and other than this lady, they will never acknowledge you. They're like, she's like, oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're DCS Rag, our new next door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter's upstairs. What do you think? I think. So this random guy who could be like a 10-year-old pedophile for all you know, walks into your house. You walk over and say, oh, hi, you're our next door neighbor. Well, yeah, maybe I am, but, like, that's how you... And then she's like, oh, go meet our daughter. Well, that's how you know right there that your mother just doesn't care about you. Lady, do you have an invisible daughter, or is she, like, your daughter's a Pokemon, isn't she? She is in this Pokeball, she's gonna burst out, and she is a Pokemon, I swear. Oh, never mind. Well, then she just lied to me. Who are you? Oh, you're DCS Rag. So your move was today. I am glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. Aw. I heard about you, DCS Rag, from my dad, Professor Birch, and I was hoping that you would be nice, and that we could be friends. Oh, this is silly. Wasn't that so cute, guys? It gets me every time. Anyway, oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you. Awkward moments for the win. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemons. DCS Rag, I'll catch you later. Okay, I don't think there are, like, other than this one maybe, I don't think there are any I'm not seeing any Pokemon in her room. Like, let's steal a Pokeball! Oh, better leave it where it is. Oh, whatever. Like, you are going to be the worst Pokemon catcher ever, okay? There aren't any Pokemon in that PC, as far as I know. But, whatever, to each their own, you know, if she wants to, like, play the game and catch Pokemon, like, you know, playing a game because it's so real. You're gonna be such a great trainer that way. Fourth wall humor for the win. Anyway, hi. There are scary Pokemon outside. I want to see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Now this will only happen after you talk to May, so you kind of have to go talk to her, and then for the first time you'll be able to go outside of our town. Help me! Well, that looks unfortunate, doesn't it? Hello, you over there. Please help. In my bag, there's a Pokemon. Dude, this looks like a personal problem. He's not. Nobody's watching. He can't do anything. Take the Pokeballs and run! No, I'm kidding. Anyway. Okay, guys, so this is, like, the most important decision of the entire game, basically. Like, seriously, you will never make of your entire life, really. You will never make a decision this difficult in your life ever again. Choose wisely. Now, there are 3 Pokemons here. And you can choose one of the 3. This one is Trico, a grass type. I don't really care for grass types, in my personal opinion, other than bug type. They're like the most useless Pokemon ever made. But, you know, and this one will be a bit more challenging to go through the game with. But if you want a challenge, and maybe you're more of an experienced player, then hey, man, go for it. You know, whatever, to each their own. Or girl. To each their own, so yeah, whatever. Then there's, on this side, there's Mudkip. This looks like it'd be almost like part electric, because of those little yellow things on its face, but it's actually water type. It will evolve into a ground and water type, actually, so, you know, if you want a ground type, that is your guy right there. This will be like the most powerful ground type you can get, because it's your starter. However, and I'm sorry about this, guys, but, I mean, like, first time I ever played, I chose Trico, then I chose Mudkip because I didn't really care for Trico. Then I chose Torchic, and I just fell in love with it, so I'm sorry to all you guys that love these two, but I'm gonna have to go with Torchic. Now, Torchic He's a fire type. It'll go and evolve into a fire and fighting type, which is actually really cool. So we're going to choose Torchic. Alright, let's do this. First ever Pokemon battle. Let's go. Torchic, go, man, go! Alright. Level 5, 20 health points. We are good to go. Scratchy, scratchy. And that did decent damage. Not great, but decent. We should be able to kill it with more. Now, this move, Growl, is one of the most useless and annoying moves ever. Basically, it lowers your attack stats so that basically Scratch, for example, won't do as much damage. I've never used it. I never will use it. You can see it right here. I hate it. I will never use it. So, anyway, we're gonna go with another Scratch. Apparently, that thing's like way faster than I am, because it just moved twice in a row. But anyway, it's dead now. So we only lost 3 health points. Got 17 experience. We are looking good, guys. Whew! I was in the tall grass saying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. That sound like okay. His bag is like way over here out of the grass. He was over there in the grass. Like, if he drops this thing to run away from that Zigzagoon, how does that bag get way over here? Like, seriously. He just... Here! Throw the bag! But whatever. Oh, hi, you're DCS Rag. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? So, DCS Rag, I've heard so much about you from your father. I heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with that plum. Like, really, whoever says that anymore? But whatever. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh, yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon that you used earlier. GCS Rag, receive the Torchic. Yes! I'm also sorry to you for this, guys, but, I am not actually going to give Torchic a name. I've never really cared for doing that. I don't know why, it's just not something I've ever done. Maybe just because I'm not good with making names, but, maybe every now and then when I catch a new Pokemon, I'll, ask you to leave comments or whatever as to what you think the name should be, and I'll like go through and pick the best one or the one I like the most or whatever. But most of the time I'm probably not going to name them, so yeah. Anyway. So yeah, no, we're not going to name them. If you work at Pokemon on Game Experience, I think you'll be an extremely good trainer. Oh, stop it, you. My kid May is also studying, helping me study, whatever. DCS Rag, don't you think it might be a good idea to go see May? Now, this is so funny. You can say no as many times as you want. You see, like, I'm actually saying, no, I don't want to meet her. He's like, oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. But, of course, if you don't want to meet this guy's daughter, like, if you're a guy and you don't want to meet this guy's daughter, you are obviously gay. But, yeah, so... he basically doesn't give you a choice. You cannot continue the game unless you say, yes, I'm going to go meet your daughter, but whatever. Great! Like, it's such a surprise. May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. Like, I don't know what it means to be a trainer. Oh my god, I don't know that you have to throw these Pokeballs out of your pocket and, like, battle with the things inside of them. Whatever. So, first real expedition outside the town for the wins, and we are on Route 101, guys. So if you come into the wild grass, you are going... that's the way you can meet Pokemon. This is a Poochyena. This and Zigzagoon, the thing we fought when saving Professor Birch, are basically like your Rattatas or whatever of the first games. They're the weakest, not the weakest, like other than the bug types, but these are just your run-of-the-mill standard like early Pokemon. Not really anything great there, though they do evolve into some... like, Poochyena evolves into a Mightyena, which is pretty decent. Like, one of the Elite Four, the big bosses at the end, actually has a Mightyena, so you might want one of those, I don't know. Personal preference again, but I'm not going to catch one. First of all, because I don't have Pokeballs yet, but mainly because I just don't want one. This guy is not a trainer. He'll just tell you that wild Pokemon will jump you if you go into tall grass. And guys, I'm just gonna like show you one of each of the Pokemon that you can find in this area, and then I'm gonna cut the rest out, just because I know you don't want to see me fight or run from a bunch of like wild Pokemon. So I'll just show you one of each, and then I'll cut the rest out. Let's see what this is. All right, this is a Wurmple. This is basically your Weedle or your Caterpie of the original games. Really bad Pokemon. I think this is a bug type, which, as I said earlier, I think is like the most useless Pokemon type ever created. But this move, String Shot, is it's okay. It'll lower your speed, so you can't move as fast. Like, see how it just moved twice in a row. But yeah, that kind of sucks. But you know, whatever. It's not like any kind of threat whatsoever. I don't think it. I'm not even sure, but I don't think it can attack. Maybe it can. Okay, whatever. I'm wrong. Sorry, guys. And here we're actually going to level up for the first time, so that's cool. Basically, every time, for those who don't know, that little blue bar on the bottom right of your Pokemon's health bar will like go up every time you beat a Pokemon. And when it fills up, you get up a level. You'll see I'm now at level 6. So your stats all go up there, HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. They all go up a little bit, and then it shows you your total. So anyway, yeah. And this guy will just tell you to take a Pokemon to a Pokemon Center, and there's a Pokemon Center in Oldale Town coming up. Now, that Zigzagoon that we battled in the beginning, and Poochyena and Wurmple are like the only Pokemon you can get on this route, as far as I know. So yeah, nothing really special there, so we'll just advance. Now, the first thing you want to do when you get into any town, I believe, is you should look for this building right here. Rejuvenate your tired partners at the Pokemon Center, alright? Great building, absolutely no charge. These guys will completely heal your Pokemon. I'm probably going to cut most of these sequences out, or like speed up through them, because I know it's like really boring seeing the same thing over and over again, but you just talk to this lady. She'll give you your Pokemon at like a full reboot. I would love like a portable version of one of those machines. Just pop your Pokeball in and like it's completely healed. That'd be so nice, wouldn't it? But these guys will basically just give you like beginner tips and stuff. Oh, and over here is the PC. You can use this to move around your Pokemon and stuff. Most easily you would go to move, and then a lot of people don't seem to know about this, but you can actually hit select, or in my case on this emulator shift, you hit select and your handle turn orange. And generally, generally if you don't do that, you have to go through this menu. Like you have to hit it twice and hit move, and then you have to hit it again and hit sets to put it somewhere else. But if you hit select, I can't do it right now because this is the only Pokemon I have and I can't take it out of my party, but if you hit select, the orange hand will come up and it'll automatically, like it'll let you automatically move your Pokemon. But anyway, nothing we can do in there right now. You can also move items, like you can easily put items onto them and take them off. It's really nice. You don't have to like go through your bag and hit give and take and look through your bag and all that stuff. But anyway, so back outside. Sorry guys, that was a message from one of my friends. I'll get rid of that. And then the next thing you want to do in this town is talk to this lady right here. Hi, I work at Pokemon Mart. Can I get you to come with me? Jump in the van and let's go. No, I'm like a 10-year-old kid. I'm just like following this lady around. I know I have a Pokemon, but man, come on. This is a Pokemon Mart. Just look for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs, for catching our Pokemon. Here, I'd like you to have this. Free stuff! Awesome, alright. Like, what store gives you free stuff than like pieces of gum or something? Whatever. They can be even more useful than Pokemon centers in certain situations. That's true because you can heal your Pokemon up on the fly. But basically, this place, I'm gonna go in here real quick and buy some stuff. But okay, guys, I almost forgot. There's some stuff here that you should probably know about, so I'm gonna run over this. An antidote, you can. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who do know, you can just skip over this part because it's gonna be like it's basically gonna be like no kidding, man. But for those of you who don't know, an antidote is for when your Pokemon gets poisoned in battle. It's really annoying because after every turn you're gonna get hurt a little bit, and then when you're walking around like every 4 steps or something like that outside of battle, it will, as a matter of fact, still hurt your Pokemon outside of battle. That's like the only time you can ever have your Pokemon faint outside of battle. But so yeah, that's used to cure that. And then Paralyzed Heal is... Getting Paralyzed is also really annoying, but it's not like really that bad. It's probably like the least annoying status problem. Basically, getting Paralyzed comes from like a really powerful physical attack, like normal type attack, or a like an electric type attack. Basically, it reduces your speed to a quarter of normal and makes you move... I'm sorry, makes you unable to move like 1 out of every 4 times. So it's annoying, but it's like not too bad. But I would suggest at least having 1 or 2 Paralyzed Heals at all time. And then, obviously, Awakening just wakes your Pokemon up if they fall asleep in battle. Those slackers. No, there actually are other Pokemon that can put your Pokemon to sleep. So if they ever fall asleep, they wake up in like 2 or 3 turns, but it can damage them waiting for that, obviously. So you might want to just go with that. Now, this is your way over here deeper into the game. But this guy will go, ah, wait, please don't come in here. I just discovered the footprints of a rare Pokemon. So why don't you point them out to me? I'll go around them, my god. But wait until I finish sketching them, okay. And there's actually something funny with this guy later on, but you'll find out about that then. So anyway, well, let's move on. This is your only way deeper into the game right now. It's not going to take you very far up. On this route, I believe you can only catch the same Pokemon, except for now you can also catch a Wingull, and I'll go around until I find one of those. So, yeah, this is the Zigzagoon I was talking about. In case you don't remember from the very beginning of the video, if you don't, you gotta have like the worst memory ever. But yeah, this is the Zigzagoon I was talking about. So yeah. All right, finally I found a Wingull. All right. Now this is fairly unusual typing because it's got water and flying types. I think that's actually unique. You'll never find another Pokemon like that, as far as I can remember. I could be entirely wrong on that, and I'm sure some people will be like, no, you can find like this and the other Pokemon, but whatever. So yeah, and it is about to die just by looking at me. I mean, look at this. And there we go, like I said, it just died from looking at me. Apparently it did a little bit of damage, but it was so scared it had to take a dive. Alright, so I'm gonna get up like one more. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna call this part right here, guys. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you have, and subscribe if you aren't already. Please, seriously, everything helps. So yeah, stay tuned for more Pokemon Emerald.